Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will be discussing about the Himachal Pradesh Judicial Service Competitive Exam 2023. In the closing date for applying for the Himachal Pradesh Judicial Service exam is 12th of May 2023. This online recruitment for Himachal Pradesh Judicial Service exam is a recruitment for 17 posts, of which for the unreserved category there are basically 7 posts. For the scheduled caste, 2 plus 1, that is 3 posts. For the scheduled tribes, 1 plus 2, 3 posts. And for OBC, 1 plus 3, that is 4 posts. As I've already told you that the last date to apply for this examination is 12th of May 2023. So if you are interested in applying for this examination, please do fill in the form before 12th of May 2023. Now, as we move forward in the notification, we find that there is essential qualification given, which is that the candidate must be having the law degree. That is, law degree is a must in order to apply for this examination, and the candidate must be a citizen of India. Whereas when it comes to the age limit, the low age limit is 22 years. That is, the candidate must have attained the age of 22 years to apply for this examination, and the upper age limit is 35 years, while relaxation in upper age has been given for the SC, ST and OBC category candidates of Himachal Pradesh, and this relaxation is of 3 years. Else than that, as I've already told you that there are basically 17 posts of civil judge in Himachal Pradesh. For unreserved category, 7 posts. For scheduled caste of Himachal Pradesh, 3 posts. For scheduled tribe of Himachal Pradesh, 3 posts. And for OBC of Himachal Pradesh, 4 posts. Now, how can you apply for this vacancy? In order to apply for this vacancy, you have to visit this official website, which is here on the screen, and you can apply for this examination. After that, the examination fee, as you'll be reading the notification, you can see in which category you fall, and you can likewise pay the examination fees. Now, as we move forward towards the scheme of examination, as regards the scheme of examination, there are basically 3 stages of this examination. First stage is the preliminary stage, the second is the main stage, and the third is the viva voce stage, that is the interview stage. So let us please see that first. Scheme of the examination: first stage is the preliminary examination. The preliminary examination would be an objective type examination, which will be consisting of 3 papers, and each paper will be having a weightage of 100 marks and a duration of 1 hour. So the 3 papers are Civil Law 1, Civil Law 2 and Criminal Law, and each paper will be having a 100 mark weightage and a duration of 1 hour. So in totality 3 hour exam would be there for preliminary stage, and the total marks would be 300 marks. Also, see, here it is given that the preliminary examination will be held on 9th of July 2023. Whereas when it comes to the centers of the examination, they are Shimla, Mandi, Kangra at Dharmashala. As than that, the candidates will be qualifying the preliminary stage of the examination. They will be required to appear in the mains examination, and the mains examination consists of these papers, of which paper 1 there is Civil Law 1. In under the head Civil Law 1, there will be subjects like CPC, Indian Evidence Act, Himachal Pradesh Stamp Act, Himachal Pradesh Court Act, and the weightage would be 200 marks of paper 1. For paper 1, and for paper 2, the subjects would be Indian Contract Act, Hindu Law, Indian Limitation Act, Transfer of Property Act, Himachal Pradesh Urban Rent Control Act, and the weightage again would be of 200 marks. Then comes the paper 3, that is Criminal Law. Criminal law would include subjects like IPC, CRPC, and Chapter 17 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, then HP Excise Act 2011, Wildlife Protection Act, Indian Forest Act, Module on Judicial Sensitivity to Sexual Offences, and latest guidelines and directions of Honorable Supreme Court of India with regard to bail and conditions to be imposed under Section 437, 438, 439 CRPC. Gender stereotyping and its effect, how the gender stereotyping undermines women's access to justice in sexual offense cases, and how judicial gender stereotyping is to be avoided. Then judicial approach towards new species of offensive activities, cybercrimes that are women centric, such as transmitting of sexually explicit material, blackmailing, defamation, morphing, creating fake profiles, etc. Then role of judge in protecting the victim during judicial process, accountability and standards of conduct while dealing with sexual offense cases, importance and meaning of gender sensitivity and effects of gender conditioning in judicial decisions in sexual offense cases, incorporating gender perspective into judicial decision making, and constitutional and statutory provisions on gender justice. Then judicial approach towards child sexual abuse with reference to provisions for the POCSO Act 2012, credibility of statement of victim in sexual offense cases, sentencing provisions in sexual offense cases. Besides above, the following acts and provisions are also included, which are the Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act 2012, the Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act 2015, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, the Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques Prohibition of Sex Selection Act 1994, then the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013, then CCS Conduct Rules for Prohibition of Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace, then Discrimination and Harassment of Women at Workplace and Rights and Dignity of Women at Workplace, Constitutional Mandate and Guidelines by Honorable Supreme Court in Vishaka's case, the Bangalore Principle of Judicial Conduct 2002, the Bangkok General Guidelines for Judges on Applying a Gender Perspective in Southeast Asia. Now this was all that was included in paper number 3, and this paper number 3 again has a weightage of 200 marks. Now as we move forward, there is 2 more papers. Next is the paper 4, English composition, wherein a choice from 3 essays on general subjects would be given. The essay would be having a weightage of 100 marks, and there will also be a translation of Hindi passage into English. The weightage would be 50 marks. So in total for paper 4, the weightage would be 150 marks, and after that paper 5 for Hindi, there will be one translation of English passage into Hindi. The weightage would be 30 marks. Essay in Hindi on any topic out of 3, the weightage would be 50 marks. Composition, idioms and corrections, it would be of 20 marks. So in total, the weightage of this paper would be 100 marks. So these were the 5 papers in the main stage, and then the candidates who qualify the main written examination, they will be required to appear for the viva voce test, that is the interview stage, and the weightage of interview is 150 marks. Also so like this was the scheme of the examination: the preliminary, the mains and the viva voce, 3 stages, the 3 stages of the examination for this exam. I'm again telling you that the last date for applying for this examination is 12th of May 2023. So if you're interested, please apply before 12th of May 2023. Also you can go to the official website and read the notification from there and apply for the same. Thank you for watching.